Harry Maguire went from this to this. Oh, come on, this guy's ridiculous. Although I'm not a United fan, I must say, I feel their pain. But how exactly did he become this bad? Because United certainly did not pay 80 million for a slow, rigid Kung Fu fridge. First off, justifying such a price tag and the title of being the world's expensive defender would always be a problem, since the person who held the record previously, Virgil van Dijk, turned out to be ridiculously good. But look at you, scamming the United Chiefs for a living. It all started from the "do you know who I am" conversation he had on his way to jail. Run it back. Maguire was found guilty of assault, resisting arrest, and repeated attempts of bribery. He was put in custody for about a day, and he was even added a suspended sentence of 21 months jail time. Now, Maguire's weakness comes from the way United press. United cannot really be classified as a team that presses high or a team that exactly sits back. United, however, they make it very, very easy to play through them. They do more of reactive pressing rather than proactive pressing. That is, they close down opposition players after they've broken through the lines. Now, when the structure of a team is that bad, no player can actually look really good except, your Cristiano Ronaldo. Even he has been put under scrutiny at times. Now, Maguire, in my opinion, has just been a scapegoat, or shall I say, someone we all point our fingers to when everything goes bad. On top of that, he has always been criticized, as it was said that he had been made the team's captain too soon, when in reality the two captains before him, with all due respect, were not the most superb of personalities, in person of Anthony Valencia and Ashley Young. Now, past players who have turned pundits such as Roy Keane and Gary Neville haven't exactly made the situation easy for United either. Always being the first to criticize a manager even when the team has a slight dip in form. Always being the first to point out when a player makes a mistake and blow it out of proportion. The pressure from the fans is also, it's ridiculous. Well, it's understandable for a club who was at the top for so long. Now they haven't won a trophy in how long? 5 years, I think. Wow, beautiful. Manchester United fans seem to want instant success and almost give no time to a manager who is not performing or a player who is not performing. The pressure at such a club like United is just unreal. Now, combine all this in one player alone who hadn't even justified his price tag, what you get is Harry Maguire. But then the question strikes, why exactly did United buy him for 80 million euros? Well, there's only one answer to that. Leicester defrauded them. Now, let's imagine here that Maguire moved to Manchester City and not Manchester United. Do you think he will still be labelled a flop? No, I don't think so. Because over at Manchester City, there's a proper structure, there's a proper coach, which isn't the same over at United. At United, fans as well as pundits always look to point out a scapegoat to blame for the club's problems. And this time, it just happens to be the club captain, Harry Maguire. I mean, Ronaldo was once called the problem of that team. A serial winner, one of the greatest of all time. Come on, man. But how good is Maguire exactly? He has definitely made a lot of mistakes in a United shirt. I mean, a lot. First off, United's forwards such as Rashford, Sancho, and even Ronaldo are not exactly famous for their defensive contributions. Leaves their fullbacks constantly outnumbered 2v1. And if the fullbacks are outnumbered, centre-backs have to step out and protect them, which in turn makes the entire team look bad, as when the back four is disrupted, then goals can be scored fairly easily. As Mohamed Salah said, they make it very easy for us to score goals. Okay, before you attack me, we all know you didn't mean it that way. Now, going into one of the obvious problems is the absence of a defensive midfielder in the United squad. Every well-structured team needs a defensive midfielder to protect their back four and cover any incoming danger. But in the United team, wingers often get a free run at the back four because there is no defensive midfielder. Now, this in turn makes players like Maguire have to step out into the defensive midfield and cover the danger, which in turn leaves his position open. Now, imagine getting criticized while playing two positions on the pitch. Maguire really hasn't had it easy. Now, the ones who play the so-called pivots are not exactly calm footballers. Scott McTominay and Fred, they often tend to overcommit, which causes wingers to easily get past them, and which in turn serves the gear up for the kill. But Maguire definitely needs to rebuild his confidence. But would that be at Manchester United? Time will tell. Harry Maguire has actually been excellent whenever he's played for England, which exactly shows he's not a bad footballer. He's actually just short on confidence, and he's been on the receiving end of unending criticism. And the criticism comes from the high standards United fans have tasted in the past with defenders in the Ferdinand-Vidic partnership. Ferdinand was a leader on the pitch, strong and aggressive with his defending. But when Maguire suddenly took the armband, we all thought, wow, United have signed another gem. But lo and behold, we didn't know we'd be surprised. But fairly, Maguire has actually made some ridiculous mistakes in a United shirt. He makes the fans just sit back and wonder, who's this guy wearing my club's jersey, for God's sake? Okay. Listen to what Maguire said. I wouldn't be playing every game for Manchester United in the starting 11 if I had been playing bad every game. There's a reason why both managers have put me in the starting 11 every game. I mean, fam, you're the lesser evil here, sorry to say. The reason he has been in this United side is because the other players have actually been worse. But for England, he's been a totally different player. But for Manchester United, nah. In my honest opinion, I feel Harry Maguire is still a very good defender. I mean, the quality has to be there somewhere, but it's definitely going to take some time for him to get back to his highest levels. As footballers, definitely all go through patches like this, and maybe, just maybe, Erik ten Hag might actually be the man to resurrect Harry Maguire. I mean, Manchester City were actually trying to buy this guy. They just couldn't agree to the fee that United did. And when we think of it, when last did a player actually move to Manchester United and actually get better? I mean, look at it. Okay, wait, before you attack me. Yes, we all know Bruno Fernandes did it. But then who? I can't really remember any, to be honest. Well, that's just me. Erik ten Hag really has a lot of work to do. So yes, thank you very much for watching. If you've come this far, you know what to do. Like the video, subscribe with notifications on, and have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.